Dozens of people protested outside last night's council meeting. They say it's the city's portion of their tax bill that has gone up and not the county's assessment. In a letter to residents back in October, Mayor Dwight Welch had explained that he raised the tax levy rate to pay for more police officers and for crime prevention efforts. But residents argue that they cannot afford it.
So the alderman and the mayor are responsible for us being taxed out of our homes, about to go in foreclosure. So we're trying to get some justification, some fairness in this town, so we can stay here and live.
That's right.
Well, after working for almost 15 years for former United States Senator Roland Burrs, saying how he was dedicated to serving the public, setting goals and creating laws and making things happen in the community, I decided that was a choice of a career that I want to get into. This is City Hall up here where we have our council meetings every first Tuesday of the month. We have City Hall council meetings. We come up here and talk about government, talk about laws. We do have our finance meetings. We meet with constituents, come up here. We have our Memorial Day program. How I applied being a former politician, applied it to my life today, made me more dedicated at my job that I'm currently in, made me more committed to projects that I'm working on, made me more able to understand life, how things don't always work out the way you want them to. But you know, you have to keep on struggling and keep on working, and eventually in the end you will win. My best moment was when I counseled the mayor's credit card.
Committee reports finance, Alderman Burrs.
Yes, sir, Honor, thank you. Since you mentioned the credit cards, that opens the door for me to make a motion that we rescind your credit card and create a new policy within the city.
Second.
I expected that. Discussion.
He had been overspending for almost 2 years, and took me almost 2 years worth of research and compiling invoices and getting different documents. But I was able to get that information. I had 2, 5, and 7 the Channel News come out. I had almost 300 residents come to City Hall, and I made the motion to take that credit card from the mayor. He got mad, but the people stood up and cheered because they understood that almost $150,000 went back into the city's coffers for them to help lower their taxes. Oh, yeah, there's 2 experiences that I can remember being a politician for 12 years. One summer I was out campaigning with my 2 boys, and we were out handing out flyers, and then our opponent started driving through the neighborhood trying to run them over because they were handing out flyers and chasing them down, and we were trying to figure out what was going on, and I ended up driving through the neighborhood, and they ended up having to jump through the window to get away from the opponents trying to stop them from handing out flyers. You gotta be doing some involvement in the community, working in the local YMCA, helping youths, working serving the seniors, and another issue you can use is doing research. It'll be a good thing you gotta learn about is researching issues. Gotta be good at that because those are the issues that the people are gonna bring in front of you at the city council meetings, and you're gonna have to have information in order to speak about what the issues they have.
Yeah. For that whole region over there.
And
it's not just Capitol Dog.
Right, and I agree with Alderman Lockett, but we have to, the thing that after doing research, we have to beat this to the source. The gentleman has already done the work. In order to stop this from happening and the taxpayers going out of the door, we have to beat the source, which is not allow it to happen at all, and do more research before we allow any of this architectural and engineering fees to be let out in the city. We have to get on top of this and stop before any of these projects go forward, and research and make sure that it's going to be prudent and recoup the money through the city. We're going to pay this out. So let the vendors or whoever's building, they pay up front, and not let the city pay for the architect or the engineers to do the studies on some of these projects. The best quality that a politician should have is listening. You got to be able to listen and sit there and listen to people. You got to also be committed and have some dedication, some good quality that a politician would need. Some of the worst qualities that a politician may have is not being truthful. Nowadays, there's all this fake news and the politicians are not telling the truth. So you got to be able to speak your mind, but also be truthful with the residents that you serve, and so they'll be able to believe in you. So those are the things that a politician should have and shouldn't have. You gotta have a passion for politics. You gotta like this, because politics is a dirty field. So you gotta have the stomach to work, to stomach people talking about you, bringing up issues of all kinds of things, dirty tricks. So that's one of the things that you need.